Hello and welcome to Blackout Gaming TV. With me today is a new man that we've never seen or heard before. It's Pineapple Wolf. How are you doing today, man?
I'm doing good, thanks. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing great too. We got a great match for you. It's week 5 here on Badwater in the ETF2L Highlander division, Premier Division, powered by TT Esports in Season 7. So yeah, it's going to be good. Two teams, Killswitch and Highpander. Probably like the two best teams in Prem so far, I think. It's going to be interesting to see how they play. Nonetheless, there's a quite good amount of players. I believe there's some Mercs too. See, Fanny is playing for Killswitch. I do not believe he's on the official roster, and at least I did not see him on the page there. We have a pretty good lineup. What do you think?
I was just saying now, I think the lineup was great from both teams. They've got some strong players who have been in this game for a very long time, so it's going to be great overall.
Yeah. One thing I want to bring attention to is always Mint. He is Swedish engineer extraordinaire. He always has like interesting builds, and he usually changes them around just a little bit, and it's enough to catch people off guard. Usually we saw him do some teleporter shenanigans on the second roof here, but it looks like he's not doing that this time around. So far both teams running standard Uber, and yeah, a bit of an unusual sentry spot, as you can see. Kind of to be expected these days from Mint. Let's see here.
Yeah, on the rock, I haven't seen that a lot.
Yeah, Kildrith is also running the Caber. I'm not sure if he always runs that, but he's running it now at least. So we shall see here.
I think the sentry position is trying to get so when they pop around the corner, the pyro can air blast and the sentry can push them back, so hopefully it will make their Uber useless.
It would also work as a spotter, because the sentry will start shooting, then they know they are there. So let's see here, gates are about to open, and let's see how the first engagement goes. Interesting sniper spot by Inso, by the way. Let's see, oh, Hildreth going for a jump. Not quite. Let's see here, kind of a slow start here.
We've got just scout on cart, so it's going to be a bit slow because now they've got the NG. They're just pushing through, nobody's looking tunnels, and their scout's really low.
And so taking out Pidox right off the bat, no heavy for the attackers. Here comes a soldier bomb. Is he going to get the force? Ah, gets taken out. Oh,
just jumped in. Oh,
yeah, that
just missed.
Yeah, that was a good follow-up bomb, though. They did get the force. Kisakala still safe in spawn, so that was an excellent execution there by Highpander. And look at the cart, too. It's been moved pretty far. They did lose both their pushing classes, Niyunin and Yangpai, going down to Emilio, the demo man. But let's take a look at Kisakala.
They've got their demo man and their soldier. Well, they had the soldier watching tunnels, so hopefully they can get that damage out, preventing them from getting any further.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see here, Colazzo, he's...
Their combo just jumped down, and the heavies in tunnels, shutting down their soldier. It looks like they're all pushing forward now through tunnels. Got a few picks and it looks like they're going to get this cap.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And they got it without using the Uber. Got to be careful though, because Carlazzo is behind enemy lines and he's looking for the medic. He needs to get this drop. Let's see here if he gets... Oh, he's been spotted and gets taken out. So Kisakala holding on to that 100% Uber still.
Yeah, it looks like blue team's just pushing forward, trying to spawn cam this door. Looks like red should probably just go to third, so those sticks don't get them.
Yeah.
Yep, they're also up third. There's another unusual sentry position instead of being in the window, which overlooks tracks. They've just got it right at the front. I
think that's just temporary until I can get it to level 2 or level 3, because I think at level 1 it doesn't actually shoot over this little ledge here.
Looks like blue has just popped in and looks like they get all that damage out. Looks like Red's trying to get back with Candle, just trying to push him back.
This is going to be scary. Pyro's going up top. That's Steve, the last air blaster, coming in, getting taken out, but putting the engineer on fire. Let's see, Carlo.
Candle's going for, like, helping his medic out. Their medic's really low, but it looks like there are no other people trying to go in and get him.
Yeah, this is going to be scary. Look at the position. Oh, here comes the soldier. Direct hit. Oh, he wants that gun dead already. Fieldreth very low on health.
Just NG on point, and nobody else looks like they're trying to get them. Yeah, it looks like Blue's getting this long as well, and the medic is trying to bait some shots. He has 80% Uber. Looks like they're going to get this very soon.
Yeah, let's see. I'm watching Atomicus right now. He's kind of... Oh, gotta be careful though. Fromlo is watching.
Okay, then it's just respawned. He's got about 10%. It looks like Red has a massive Uber advantage, so hopefully they can get that done and just try push him back and get the meds.
Yeah. See here, oh, here comes a bomb from Hildreth.
Oh.
Did not get the force. That's what he wanted though. Let's see here. Where's Zoob? There's Zoob. Oh, Zoob's getting ready. I guess he's
Maybe just staying on cut. They're just trying to edge that car like little bit by little bit, and then they'll try to get it down.
Yeah. Zub here.
It looks like Red has a level 3 now, so hopefully that can shut them down if they're trying for a push.
Yeah, I'm just watching Zub. He's really baiting his time. He really wants to go in when the timing is right. Here he goes. He's in the air, but oh, there's a sentry there. And then he gets headshotted by Inso. He's in a very nice spot to do a lot of damage here.
Looks like the Blues are trying to figure out where they want to go. Looks like they might be just trying to go for a basic tracks push soon. Like they're trying to get Heavy, just trying to get some damage out on that scout, harassing him.
Yeah. Emilio here in the front just doing some poking and prodding. Atomica's backing him up too around the cart. So far, both teams having full Uber. No team really spending it just yet. Frumla with a headshot on Fanny. Scout. Not the biggest of picks, but hey, it's a pick nonetheless.
It looks like Blue's preparing to go in as the Meds pushing forwards. It looks like, oh, they just popped in. It looks like they might be trying to focus that sentry if the sentry goes down. But Red has a counter and they look like they had a later one, so it's going to be all good. It looks, but the Blue is still holding their ground, getting onto that cap with the Heavy.
Yeah, spending the Uber and getting the sentry is a very nice exchange there, and they kept their own medic alive. Let's see here, it was...
Looks like Red's 4 down and Blue's only 2, so they're probably going to get this, I hope.
Oh, Atomica's here with the surprise attack. Takes on the Heavy and the medic. And yeah, kind of saving the day there.
Some great players looking like there's only 3 up for Blue, so that was a great comeback from Red.
Oh, Zub bombing Mint there, not wanting him to get to be able to work on that sentry. That's a good
Blue's
trade
was
there.
spawn camping the Red medic and sending him back to the respawn as soon as he got up.
That has got to be annoying when that happens.
I'll give Blue the advantage now, so hopefully they can come in with a second push while they don't have Uber.
Yeah, let's see if they're going to soft push this. Because they know HiG's down, they can push this. Gilrith taking down the sentry, it was only level 1. Spy
Oh, the Red Spy just whiffed that shot on the Heavy.
Yeah, Pitax is still in the window here. Yeah, he's going to run back, get some heals. In the meantime, we got annoying mini sentries going up on the top here. We got Niyunin being a cheeky engineer.
Looks like the medic's pushing up a bit more, so they're probably going to be going in soon.
Yeah,
they just got Uber, so they'll probably be rushing in right now. They're going to go for the med or the sentry. I don't know. They popped a bit early.
Headshot from Carlazzo, the spy there, taking down Hildreth with the Ambassador headshot.
The sentry is still up for some... okay, it just goes down. It looks like they're just getting the spawn camp, so... Oh, the Heavy just goes down to the spy with the bicycle.
Yeah.
That's a great accent by him.
Also getting the medic previous to that. You can see the ice statues standing around here. Great save there, though. That was the spy save from the cap, buying themselves some more extra time. And he stayed alive, too, so he's going to go around the side.
Red has been having some very good saves recently. If they can keep this up, they'll have a really nice time for them to push through.
Yeah. You gotta, like, Mint is probably a very important class to be focusing and, like, deny him, because he's just gonna rebuild the sentry. It's currently level 1, but it's, like, give that guy 30 seconds, and it's gonna be level 3. Pretty much.
I think Inso just he's just keeping around spawn so he can get that, like, key pick soon. He sees a pyro and he gets a headshot, and Emilio gets a long-range pipe bomb on him.
Yeah.
Looks like they're going to be pushing tires, but the Heavy goes down to Inso again, but Inso just gets shot down again.
Yeah, by Fromolo. Nice headshot. Counter-sniping in the blind spot.
And Blue has just about a 10% advantage, so they might be able to get this down, except without their Heavy it'll be very hard.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Well, the Heavy is up, they have full Uber, but I don't know if they have they know they have the advantage, because Red now has their Uber. Looks like they're trying to go in from house.
Yeah. Let's see how Blue decides to attack this. Oh, they're going to spend the Uber first, get the force.
They immediately pop, so it looks like he's going either way. The sentry's still up, and the Heavy is trapped in the corner. Looks like this could be a good position for Red.
Atomic is also taking a lot of hits there. Barely staying alive there. Oh, spam coming in from Hildreth. And then starts to work.
He had the medic trapped. Looks like he's still can't get out to get the rest of his team. Looks like Blue might be able to get this.
Oh, we'll see here. They seem to be clinging on with the skin of their teeth here. It's only an annoying little mini sentry in the corner. Does get taken out by Emilio.
Red has had 3 great saves so far, so hopefully they can keep this up.
Yeah, they seem to be surviving the attacks from Highpander pretty well and just tanking it, like barely scraping along there, but that's all you need. Let's see here. HiG is at an Uber advantage, so I guess we'll be taking a look at Zub here. There we go, Zub getting that overheal, and is he going to go for a bomb? He needs that opening, he needs a distraction, because if he jumps in now, he's going to get shot down by the sentry and Atomica, so it's going to be pretty hard for him. But he's gonna go anyway, and whoa! Hiji surfs out of there.
Hildreth's getting out, trying to get that damage, which Zoop got as well. It looks like the sentry is sapped and going down with Mint down.
Yeah, that was also a force by one of the rollers from Hildreth there. Hiji down to 19 health. And that was pretty fortunate that they got the force so late.
Cannel just went into map room and that mini, just he didn't see any, just got put down.
Yeah, and now look at this. Kisakala, 100% Uber. A lot of players down. This might be the nail in the coffin here for this push. Let's take a look here and see how they do this. Only Mint and Captain up, and Mint, his gun is still building here. He's all alone.
I think they might be able to get spawned in time until they get it near the end of the cap, so hopefully they might be able to do this.
Pyro coming in. Candle.
A fourth miracle cap.
Oh.
Yeah, they popped two, but it looks like they've got this. Yeah. That was a great sign with those 3 great saves, so hopefully with the 8 minutes 50 that's left, they could get this.
Yeah. Let's see here if we can get the stats working. Do they work? No. Damn it. Anyway, let's take a look at those frags here. Wow, look at this Inso, 22. Now the teams have been switched, of course. Now Highpander's going to be defending. Usually we see, like, I'm not sure if that's same in your games, the game you play, but usually, like, the first engagement round is the longest, and then they just get shorter with every passing round. Is that like...
Yeah, that's how usually the teams warm up for with, like, 2 or 3 scrims, so hopefully they have their strats down, except they don't scrim this team, so they have to get their strategies and learn them for the next rounds.
Yeah. It's all about adapting and, like, because, like, this round, I'm sure they'd be like, oh, yeah, this guy did a lot of work, so... If you're, I think, yeah, Inso did a lot, so I think, like, he's going to be focused a lot more. Because he did get a lot of kills. But Yunin, 43 kills.
So hopefully the scouts can just go up and harass them, and maybe the spies can get some work done.
I mean, 44 points. And you're like, well, that's all cap points. And he's like, no, he usually top frags on King of the Hill maps, too. It's a pretty deadly NG. Let's take a look here. Emilio Estevez, is he running the caber? No, he's running the bottle.
Looks like the heavy has gone cliffside with the Fist of Steel first, so he hasn't gone for that cap.
Yeah, that's Atomicus going around the side there. Oh, they get Steve. Oh. That's a big pick, actually. Getting the Pyro. That means no air blast. That's going to be really tough. The Spy is decloaking below the stairs. I don't think anyone's seen him yet. That's Carlozzo. Just kind of hanging out.
Still at their spawn, like just waiting for the teleporter so he comes in so he can't be shut down. That is a great strategy.
Whoa. That was an excellent execution there. They didn't even get the force. And the
med comes in through that teleporter, but he only has 4 other people up with him.
Oh,
and he gets dropped.
Ouch. The Spicicle right in the back there, Carlozzo.
That teleporter still can't save him.
Yeah. Not sure what happened there. They,
looks like all of Blue's in tunnel, so they're just going to get this. I'm surprised that Demo hasn't gone over and tried to get some spawn camping done, but it looks like the Red NG is trying to set up roof quite early.
I think it actually might be a good idea if we're not going for a spawn camp here, because, yeah, you see, like, there's a lot of red here, because they died so early. And the cart was so far back, and it looks like they're going to go for... Oh, this is an interesting hold. I guess they're going for a surprise hold, get a lot of picks, and then take the roof, is what I'm guessing, or not. Let's see what... it's all up to Mint what he decides to do with the sentry. Does it stay?
I think Mint's just having it in the middle, so when the push goes on, he can just get it back to third easily.
Yeah, let's see. Is he going to get taken? Oh, I get sapped. Yeah, that gun's going to go down. That was temporary. Uber coming in. Emilio in the front here, doing a lot of work.
Looks like Red might have a pretty good hold on third, but that spam is going on, and Inzo gets a nice pick on Hildreth.
Yeah, we also got Fromlo, he's low looking. Oh!
Sees Colossus gets the medic as well. What another nice pick.
Yeah, Fromlo taking out the heavy. Both teams suffering casualties here, but I think it hurts most for the defenders as the Hildreth is down. That's no demo, and Emilio is still alive. Oh, but can't. Steve was on the medic. Medic stays alive.
Comes in to save him with those air blasts. Looks like they're going to get third really easily, but we just have to see how their last players go.
Let's see, here comes the attack here. Captain and Candle being in the front here. Very aggressive. Oh, Candle takes on Yangpai. It's taking a lot of hits there, but let's see here.
So for that, their flank, their soldier just jumped up, but he decided to retreat, and Candle gets body shot, so... they have their pyro down, which means, like, if there are any sticks and stuff that go around their point, they might be able to get a nice pick.
Zoob getting out of there too. He running into Captain and the Scout.
Yeah, looks like their flank's going to go around and try to get some work done.
Oh, this might be an opening for Fanny if it decides to go. Oh, but he gets spotted. I don't think he's going to be able to engage that too much. He had a small window.
Granger Bob just got their demo, so that will shut them down for a while.
Oh, here comes Regardless, going in for the medic. Oh, can't get the kill. Missing those shots.
Yeah, the sentry doing work, but that they had a nice plan set, so the spy set the sentry and the scout went in to try to get that med pick, but unfortunately it just didn't work.
Yeah, the plan was great. It was just like lacking in the execution because it basically was like 2 versus 6 in that engagement. So hard to do that. Let's see, Zub returning once again.
Taking that sandwich. Looks like they might. They're going tires now, so hopefully a nice push will be coming in. Yang Pai just spotted them, so hopefully he called that, and so the Blues will be ready.
Oh, Fromolo nails Emilio there.
Bit of an early pop, but they go in, focusing all of that fire on the sentry and the red counter pop. Hichi just runs out. He just left his heavy for dead.
And so he's in a great spot, doing some damage there. Emilio just respawning. Neither team has Uber at the moment.
Yeah, it's just been used, so but hopefully if somebody can get a nice med pick, then that can all change. Zub just spotted the blue spy, and he gets the NG and the sap, and nobody can do anything about that.
Yeah. The gun was... Oh, the gun was level 3 and everything. Ouch.
Blues taking their chance, and now they're just going in for this. It's dry push, no Ubers in each team.
They have a lot of time though to make this push, but they shouldn't really like rest on that because it's easy to get into like the mindset. It's like, yeah, we have a lot of time, we can just relax and don't really need to push that hard.
I didn't see, but the spy got the medic, and so he just respawned, and now they have about a 70% advantage, so hopefully they'll be going in soon.
Yeah, we also see Carlazzo here.
Enzo just gets out with the skin of his teeth, 7 health.
Yeah.
What a great surf.
Let's see, Carlazzo also he's in a great spot too. Like, he sees everything.
Granger Bob's just using his cloak and dagger, just getting some info around what the team are doing.
Yeah, both teams kind of just both spies doing recon at the moment, because they don't really have an opening to really do much as of yet. Because at this level, if you're a spy and you don't have a distraction, you're hardly going to get any kills here. But Granger Bob, out with the revolver, is going to be facing Fanny there.
Unlucky that scout didn't get those hits, but Enzo just saw him, so he knows around tires. Enzo's using Girardi, so he might be able to get a secret splash, except Zoom comes in, but he just luckily escapes.
Carlazzo still just running out. Oh, he ran into the scout. Okay, let's see. What kind of cloak is he running? He's running the regular Inviswatch. He's going to run out pretty soon. Wait, he grabbed the ammo. You can see on the left-hand side there his watch. Slowly starting.
Yeah, it looks like he might be uncloaking soon, trying to get some work done, except that pyro is... Oh, the res, med... Oh, he just switched him, so he has to go for improv and goes to the sentry, but doesn't get it.
Yeah, I did get the sap. A bit tad too early, though, but the Uber came in right after that. But the cart is moving forward, and that's what matters. They don't necessarily need to kill the sentry. As long as they can keep capping. They did lose the scout, but look how close the cart is. And the sentry's actually placed, so you can actually push the cart without...
Camera goes in the sentry, and just unlucky there. NG doing great work using that Rescue Ranger, keeping that sentry up.
Yeah. It's already kind of an unfair fight, Pyro versus Sentry, you know? It's not actually the most
Carlazzo tries to go for the heavy when he was running back, except he just misses him.
Let's see.
Looks like Blues just gone for some
look at Emilio,
suicides.
dude. He is in a great spot. If he can just reload and
yeah,
do
look
the
at that.
damage.
So it's like...
He didn't commit to
So
that.
they're going to be able to try to go tires soon, except Blue has a massive advantage, so hopefully when they get this Uber, they'll just go straight in.
Yeah, they want to be careful. Let's see, where's Fromolo? I mean, yeah, he wasn't able to pick anyone
They
up.
go in now, they try to go for the sentry, it's wrangled, it's being rescue rangered, and he just can't get it, like that sentry's too good. The sap's in, but the sap would have been a lot better earlier.
Yeah, this sentry's been a lifesaver for Kill Switch. It's really hard to get. I mean, they haven't been able to have perfect timings with that. And okay, now the spy's on fire. Steve, he's after him.
There's only about 2 minutes left, so it looks like they have one more Uber push going in, and then that might be GG.
Yeah,
this
unless they
round.
decide to start to soft push this. So I feel like they have to do that with the amount of time they have left. He's also on the crits Krieg, so yeah, they're getting desperate. Higi.
Looks like they might be going map room because they have the demo and candle, but oh yeah, they're going map room. But I think their soldier has called those, so they're probably
Fromo's
gonna get
also
ready.
watching the map room though, so that's gonna be scary. You know, he's just. Oh, looks like they're gonna go around the side.
Blue team just went open, they retreated, and oh look at that, another big. They just go in, they're just pushing in really aggressive, trying to get them down.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Time is ticking away though. About a minute and 13 seconds left. This is gonna be tough. Neither team has Uber. Will they have Kritzkrieg in time? That is the question. Let's see here, because well, they might just get the crits in time if they have their key classes alive at the time too. Oh, never mind. Fromlo with the headshot, taking down Hiji. Well, that's the crit streak.
That's a game changer.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think that's a GG right there.
Yeah, they need to do some fantastic work here without a medic. Let's see, the cart needs to go forward, and they need to like just really push it in and not die. But that's going to be tough with these guys defending. Let's see here.
So they're just going for suicides now, and they're all spread apart, so they can't really get any work done from anywhere. So with 30 seconds left, it looks like, and with blue, with only 1 up, now 2 up, it looks like that's going to be, that round going to Highpander.
Yeah. This is going to be tough.
Red knows they're not going to kill it, they just pop another Uber just for the sake of it. Get that logs up.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, Hilder threw some nice pipes, taking on Hiji there.
Look at that. And Red Team Sniper doing great as well. So it looks like they have to shut down their snipers, because otherwise there isn't going to be any other, or if their key classes are going to be picked off.
Yeah. Whoops. Yeah, there we go. Just trying some command stuff. Yeah, let's see. Do I get the stats working now? No. Darn. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
So I'm guessing both teams now are just in their mumble, trying to revise both their strategies so that they can try to get the win for them. It might be a 2-0 for Highpander. That will be a nice way to have this week 5 end.
Yeah. Highpander did get beaten by Stack though, but almost at Badlands. Badwater is like the cookie cutter of Highlander. It's like the benchmark map where you really test your mettle. It's all about the standard and how you do the standard. It's very hard to do anything cheesy and unorthodox on this map. You could do some unlock variations, but other than that, it's not much to do really.
I would like to see some nice cable jumps, like the jumps that they had before when they were jumping to the cliff sides. That was very good with the soldier in the demo going in.
One thing I really liked about that was that they didn't jump at the same time. It was just like a continuous jump, because you can either like jump at the same time, or you can like jump, have one guy jump in first, relay the information, and then like react upon that slightly after. And I think both is viable, because if you jump at the same time, you can definitely focus a lot harder, but you can play cleanup crew if you one jumps after the other.
Well, that strategy which Highpander was doing was great, with having the teleporter going from their spawn to and the med just staying with their 100% Uber, just staying back and waiting for them to actually need it. So that means, but if a spy, they might catch on to it, so the spy might go for their spawn and try to get the medic.
Yeah, so let's see here. I think, aren't they going to switch team twice or something? I don't know. They usually do that. But it looks like not. It looks like Highpander is going to be attacking. Killswitch is going to be defending. So it's currently match point for Highpander. Of course, the scores have reset.
So Killswitch's demo, Emilio, is getting some sticks under the car, and he just dead them and killed himself, so just having some fun times there, like trying to do a decoy, so the blue team will think that there are sticks under the car.
Yeah, it looks like we have some... This is not the real round, I guess, since Mint hasn't built anything yet. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So an unready, probably gonna re-ready again.
Just the CFG's messing up again.
Yeah, that wouldn't be the first time. Well, I don't think as much as the CFG messing up, more than the people executing the wrong CFGs. That might be a thing too.
Yeah, sometimes it's a one switch, sometimes a switch happens just on its own, and sometimes sometimes you have to do a double switch.
Yeah, so we do double switch, and now Highpander is defending. Yeah. We were just kidding about them attacking first. It's actually a kill switch. Yeah. It was a joke. So yeah, so far, I haven't really seen too many like super standout plays, because everybody's just so darn good. It's hard to like, if everybody's like premium chocolate, it's hard to select the best premium chocolate because they're all premium, you know. It's kind of hard to do that. But I gotta say, Carlozzo, he has been doing some great spy work, and I think Inso too has been doing some great sniper work too. He seems to have some great positioning. Also from below, he's like, he kind of spoils you with how good he is. So you kind of get, you like take all his kills for granted, and he has had superb positioning, and like the thing in the map room, he pretty much stopped that push just from being there and just looking at the door, pretty much.
I'm expecting Inso and both snipers to not get as many frags as last time, as probably the flank tries and gets them down, but the round's just starting now.
Yep, the round's starting. Let's see if we do have any aggressive bombs. Keep in mind, Highpander, the guys that are defending, are up 1 point.
Inso just trying to peek out small and see if he can get a pick, but just hanging on to the car by now. Looking in tunnel, but looks like nobody's there.
Yeah, Camo got taken out really early too. Let's see. Oh, here comes the... Oh, some sticks! Oh, Yunan Sentry taking down Emilio Estes before he can death the stickies. So not the successful of bombs there. The cart is still moving forward. Hiji is still inside the spawn. Both teams running regular metagun. Nothing out of the ordinary there. Sentry is in a bit of an unorthodox spot. Usually it covers the low ground. But I think Emilio is on that. Oh, he's disconnected from his team. Does survive
looks like
that, though.
people in the car have been taken down, so it looks like they might be able to hold this into another round.
Whoa!
Suicide.
Carlozzo almost got telefragged by the medic teleporting in. Is that like a new strategy? They keep the medic in spawn and then teleport him out when they need him? Is that like a new thing?
I haven't actually seen it until this.
Yeah,
so it looks
like
it's
I've
a
seen
very
them
good
do it
strategy and
twice
it's been
this
working
round.
out really well.
So that might be a thing. Like they're going for the suicide medic, but they can't find him because he's actually in spawn just waiting for the teleporter.
Looks like the blue car accidentally milked the spy and he didn't even realise. And he just got shot down now. Grungy Bob getting that work done.
Yeah. That's a new strategy, I gotta say. I haven't seen that done before. I'm not sure how effective it is, because they did lose the sentry and they just they lost the dispenser too.
So they're trying to set up another... They have a level 1 currently on top of... I don't know what you call it. I call it hidey hole. That's what our team calls it.
Yeah, they hide
And it
hole.
looks like the other's been popped in, and looks like the other one's still up, even though it hasn't been wrangled.
Yeah. I don't think this gun is gonna hold.
No, it's just been as a distraction, really.
Yeah, but this is like an unorthodox kind of play here. Like, usually we see standard, but this is not standard. And you can see they're still holding on. This is a soft defense, and Yunan is opting to still hold the position on the hidey house. And he's repairing it, and it's soaking up a lot of damage. Eventually goes down.
Looks like Red Team are falling back.
Yeah.
And, yep, Red Team has a slight advantage, but I don't think it really matter.
Yeah, some rollers not really hitting anyone.
Carlozzo is trying to go in, he's just getting some more recon done for his team, and it looks like he'll be trying to go up to the roof and follow that heavy. Oh no, he's gonna get... Oh, he's getting the sniper, and that's a great pick, because he's been doing so much work.
Yeah. Seems...
Looks like we might have a pause here.
Yeah, let's see. If that's a pause or not. Yeah, so apparently we have a pause. Technical difficulties. Yeah, that was really weird to see them hold that for so long. Let's see, where is the red engineer? Niyunan, yeah. I think Niyunan is going to try and bunker down on the third. I don't think there's much point in trying to hold second. They might just soft hold it without the sentry. But
I think the red team will be trying to distract up on roof, and hopefully they can try to get the medic out and their combo to retreat back to third while they still have their level 3 sentry.
Yeah, one thing that is really scary though is that when your engineer is disconnected, he can easily get picked off if they just ignore the people on the roof. They go get the engineer and then they go get the roof. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. On the unit getting taken up by Candle, and Inso with a headshot on Pidox.
Technically both just have been popped and looks like Red is falling back. Let's see if the sentry has been set up. I can't see it unless it's been set up. Unless he's been taken down.
Yoon is just respawned. He died while trying to get back.
It's just my HUD that's messed up. Is this another pause or is it just sort of like...
I think it's another pause. Not entirely sure who disconnected.
Okay, it's unpaused.
Yeah, there we go.
Because if that must have been from another team, because you can't have two pauses in the same unless they ask them really nicely.
Yeah. But they are gentlemen, so you never know.
He'll just got a nice sticky trap, so hopefully when they push through house, they might be able to get some meat, except I'm suspecting they're going to pop through. Alec looks like the combo is actually on the cart, so, but they've got enough damage so the red team is retreating back.
Yeah.
Ooh, unlucky by Blue Spy, he just got hit by that heavy's fire. He wasn't even focusing him.
Yeah. Watching Granjabab here, is he going to go for kind of a drop stab? He's just waiting. Oh, he got spotted. See here, Kisakawa's about to have 100% Uber.
Grunge just focusing on the sniper, which is still a pick because he's been doing so much work. But he gets shot down after that by the soldier. But it was still a good pick.
Oh, here comes the Uber. Oh, Kisakawa was the one who dropped. Look at this. Oh, getting
no,
dropped by
Fanny.
Fanny.
The med was AFK.
Yeah.
I think he got disconnected, so that was... Well, a drop's still a drop, but...
Yeah. That is unfortunate, of course, but let's see if they decide to be gentlemanly about it.
Yeah, as soon as Fanny killed the medic, he actually got disconnected himself, so that's why 2 different team pauses.
Yeah. See here, Palazzo.
That's why I just went on that red sentry while I was level 1, except he couldn't get any work done, unfortunately.
Yep. So now we have...
The red team's all bunched together near the bottom of ramp, so hope like a crits would be pretty good as they only have a level 1 at the moment, except once they get rid of this Uber, it could be another way, because 4 minutes for 3 points isn't that fast of a time.
Yeah. It is now. It seems like Kill Switch there. They really want to play safe with this Uber. They're going to rely on this. This is going to be their card. Very early Uber coming in here, and I doubt it's going to be that effective because HiGPS got some nice air blasts off. Binance is oh, but the gun was forward. Forward level 3 got taken out, and that Uber worked out really well after all. Oh, but Hildred with the sticks taking down Hiji there.
Well, red team has Uber now, so blue can't really come in front of it. Unless the heavy jump down and force a medic. What a great play.
Yeah, he had to do that. Like, you lost your demo, you lost your medic. Might just go in and get the force.
Yeah, but it looks like red team's going to be coming up aggressive, so they decided to retreat.
Yeah, they just want to secure the area. They're not going to go over here because it seems to be blue territory, so they're not going to occupy that too much. Because it's easy to overextend and then get counter-pushed, and then you lose because blue does have the faster respawn.
Yep, it looks like both teams have around the same percent. Blue team just has a slight advantage, so they might be able to make use of that for a push.
Yeah.
Colossal has his eyes on the sniper. Oh, but the sniper already goes down. Great work. He's at the top of their right spawn, so he's getting some recon done for his team, and hopefully he might be able to come in and get a pick.
Yeah, Atonicus is pushing the car all along the front here. This could be scary if he overextends here. But yeah, nice blue presence up on this upper area, though. They're occupying that pretty good.
So the sniper jumps down, goes in for the sap, and then the rest, and Cam goes in, and it works itself with a great play. Red team blue team blocks the Ruber.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of time on the cap.
Yeah, Uber's going to fade for blue first, and they're just going to bait this. And look at all the cap time Fanny got on that cart during that Uber exchange. He did go down, but yeah, the cart's pretty far. They can rebound off for this. I think they can soft push this, actually, if they get their positioning right. Oh, Atomic is disconnected. Oh! Well, he stays alive.
That's my connection. It looks like both teams just trying to get back to their advantage and going for another push.
Yeah. Seems like we're having some mumble issues there as well. It's not just the players having problems. So let's see here.
Am I sounding fancy?
Yeah, you sound like a robot from the evil planet Zorba.
Okay, it looks like this team's just trying to get the position back up and down, but haven't got sentry back up yet. Active.
So let's see here.
Video is looking into this work, but Highpander just shuts him down.
Oh, Carlozzo with the backstab, taking out Steve. Let's see if they can capitalize on a pyro being down. Not a lot of people alive to do so, though. But Captain taking the Ranger Bob.
Their med only has a... Okay, their med didn't have a pyro, so...
Let's see here. Ubers are about even. You know, Kisakawa's going to end up with 100 first, so he's running the risk of getting forced. But let's see if this is going to be another square Uber engagement here. Uber's taking a lot of damage. Both teams at that 100%. Here comes the engagement. Out of quick kill switch here. Oh, nice sap there. Uber the engineer to fix that stuff. The card has gone back. Can they get the angle on this correct, though? That is the question. Gun is being built behind. Let's see here. Oh, ends up getting taken up by Zoob. Let's see here. Looks like we have a pause. wonder if Pine is still with us. Let's see. It seems we're having technical difficulties all over the place today. Apologies for that. Let's see. So we do have a pause.
Mm-hmm.
And you're okay. You're back now? Alright, seems like our mumble is having some issues as well. That is always fun. So yeah. Let's see here. Well, pause happened, I guess. And I'm all alone again because our mumble server disconnected. So far.
Like the service. Welcome back.
Yeah, welcome back too. Because when you leave me, I'm all alone, you know.
I don't know what's happening.
Yeah.
It just must be a mumble server's getting pretty buggy.
Yeah. So it's a pause on the kill switch side. Not entirely sure why yet. So we will see. It's been technical difficulties all over the place, but so far, numbers are low for both attackers and defenders. So do you think they're going to be able to cap this fairly soon?
Hopefully, because they only have... Well, actually, my house messed up, but they don't have that much time left to get the cap done.
Yeah.
4 minutes was a slow time, kind of a slow time to start with, so this will give the next team a pretty good chance of getting a nice cap.
Yeah. So we will see. Let's see. Oh, look at this. Niunen with the Niunen spot, I like to call it. I'm not sure if anyone else uses this spot, but it's a pub spot, and he can be kind of hard to deal with if you're not used to it. So this might actually work in their favor, although it doesn't really cover all that much.
Yeah, and if the blue team comes around from tires, they'll probably be able to spam it out pretty easy.
Yeah, and they can also just go to through map room and just jump down on the cart and just push it from there and kind of ignore the gun.
Yeah, but the point of this gun is once you get closer to nearing the end of the cap, then it gets into work, and
Yeah.
it's pretty hard to get down from when you're on the tracks.
Yeah. Although it doesn't shoot, it's not able to shoot if you're on the right-hand side of the track, only if you're on the left-hand side. So that is if it's level 1. If it's level 2 or 3, it's a bit higher and they can shoot a bit more.
So what are your predictions for what blue team's going to do once they get their numbers and Uber back up?
I don't think they need to push this with an Uber actually, because like when you're attacking, you can like spend players to keep the other players' numbers low, and you can go for 2 for 1 in a lot of situations. But it's gonna be tough once the gun finishes up. But I definitely think like if they go either 1 for 1 or 2 for 1 in their exchanges, they can push this because they will just have number advantage. Because currently it's 4 up for both teams. However, 2 of those are in spawn, but they will take the teleporter, which goes here. So yeah, it could definitely work. You can see like red is kind of scattered thin as well. We have the spy here, Carlozzo. He's going to go up and bother Niunen. And we also have Fanny versus Pedox here. Pedox already being low in health, so I think Fanny's going to come out on that one. So he's going to probably kill this heavy right away. And then we got Yang Pai, he's going to run back to spawn. Zoob also probably going to run back to spawn, fairly low in health. And then it's up to Fanny, really. Like, if Fanny runs to the right-hand side of the cart and kind of just tries to ignore the sentry the best he can, he might be able to cap this. So, yeah. Mumble's still messing out. I'm talking, and I look over, and he's just gone. I'm all alone.
I'll be trying to...
Yeah, there
Welcome
you go.
back again.
Dude, I was talking so much good strategy here, and you didn't even hear it, man.
Oh, it looks like there's the pause. It's been on pause, and
Oh, the gun actually wasn't level 1, it was actually level 3.
Oh, wow.
Carlos taking the teleporter. But yeah, like, Fanny did kill Pidox, but then he ran into the sentry fire, and yeah, there we go. Let's see if we can refresh the HUD. 5 minutes and 11 seconds left on the clock. To see what happens here. I think they should soft push this, don't you think?
That would be a good idea, because they don't have... they only have 5 minutes left, and
yeah.
9 minutes is a pretty bad time for what they have at the moment.
Yeah, Inso is watching too. Fromlo, oh, I guess taken up by Inso. Oh, Fromlo's down. Yeah, that is definitely a pick. You can push
big
on.
pick.
Yeah, you can see they go immediately, even if they don't have the Uber. Oh, Carlotza doing work too. The gun being taken out as well.
Oh, and so just gets the red med, so it looks like this is going to be a pretty good push.
Yeah, unless Highpander can recover from this though, because they're pretty good at managing with low player counts, and it seems like they're doing that. It's only Atomic is left, and I'm not sure where the rest is. They seem to be holding fairly far back, and a lot of them are back at spawn. It might be due to the pause.
Yeah, it looks like the red med's just spawned up now, and they only have a mini sentry, so hopefully once blue team has fallen back, then that can be turned up until level 3.
Yeah, hopefully. Seem to be holding still.
I think a good idea to
Oh, yeah, it looks
right
like
now
it was Higi having some issues there, but he seems to be fine now.
Okay, I think it'd be a good idea for the blue spy to come in, because this car has moved back a fair amount. So if the spy just uncloaks and then cloaks back in the car, then it will stop the car going back for another 30 seconds.
Yeah, absolutely. They need to touch it, make sure it doesn't go back. They're losing a lot of time by the cart going this far back. Oh, look at the number advantage they have now. A lot of players down. Let's see how they decide to do this. They need to push the cart, and they got the cart pusher on the cart along with the sniper. And I think this might be it. There's not enough red to stop this. Yeah, Uber popped as well. 10:35. That's the longest time we've seen this game.
That's a very, very long time. So, team has been switched. We'll see if there are any good sentry positions that come up.
Yeah, and of course, if Highpander beats this time, they win the match. So, yeah. It's going to be a lot of pressure onto Killswitch here, and I think they're feeling it. Let's look at this. Mint here. Top fragging. Last round, it was Niyunin on attack, so it seems like Engineers on attack gets a lot of points, and it's not all cap points, because Fanny does cap 2, and he got 32, the same amount as Emilio. So, yeah,
And if you look on Pandas, then you can see Zoob, he has been doing loads of work. He's got 4 more points in the medic. He's been doing lots of work this round. Hopefully he can shut some more people down too this round, and hopefully they'll win.
Yeah, we will definitely see. Let's see. It looks like Killswitch is not opting to run for the medic in the spawn. It's a bit safer, but still a lot riskier because your team won't have that overheal.
Yeah, we're going to see if blue team we're going to see if they come in with any jumps and see if that works.
Yeah, let's take a look at Hildreth. He's running the Caber, and let's take a look at Zoob. He's not rushing it. Let's see here. Oh, he's taunting in spawn, actually. Oh, he's just taunting to see her on the corner to see if he sees something. That's clever. So he didn't see anything.
Oh, looks like Zoob just messed up his jump. He was going to go in for a nice jump.
Yeah,
he goes in, gets shut down, but he got lots of damage onto Candle and the medic. The medic went down to about 10 HP, so the scout...
Wow, Captain blocking the quadruple rocket from the sentry there, from his teammates. And Steve Pander here with some nice reflex there. Zoob, see if he can get it a second time.
Yeah, the sentry positions are very well-used ones, so...
Yeah, look at this. They're waiting. They're going to go for the synchronized bomb here with Atomicus on the side. Oh, the spy's been spotted.
Yeah, oh, they go in. Let's see if they can't get the sentry. That rescue ranger is doing so much work. But they do get the red to pop Uber, and blue still has it, so that's extremely good. Probably better than a sentry.
Yeah, sentry is still up though, and you need to do something with this Uber. It could be scary though once you move out, because it's easy to get bombed if the soldier and yeah, because the captain, he's alive. He's just looking. Oh, he's gonna jump out of there. Does not want to engage Zoob there, and a gun has been picked up. Oh, that's interesting.
That's gonna be very good. I'm surprised they're just keeping this. They're keeping it on the tracks from seconds. So hopefully, like, when they push in, you can go back and put it back into third.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for a very, very strong third hold. I don't think they're going to do much about the roof. I think they're going to give up the roof pretty easily. Just going to have the soldier up there as well as the scout. Let's see. Oh, yeah, the scout got spotted. And, yeah, look at this already. Zoob is running the direct hit. Because they know. They know Mint. He's all the way back in the base here. And he's going to be placing up a level 3. And he just needs a dispenser in the stairs. And then he is...
The blue spy was pressuring the whole of the red team and they've come all the way back to third, but they kind of wanted to do that with their sentry.
Oh, is Granger Bob... Oh, he's not going for the stairs! He could have actually... He could maybe have gotten up or blocked the dispenser from being built there if he went for the stair, but he's going all the way around. Uber popped here.
Looks like he might be. Oh, he sees Uber's popped and he just... luckily some help from the soldier. Actually, no, that was the enemy soldier. Getting that dispenser down.
Granger Bob actually made it up afterwards, but... Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
what?
Candle did not spot him, and they went down and pistol downed Inso. I guess that's a good pick.
That's a massive pick on the third point. Sniper has a lot of open room as they will have to push through tracks or house.
Yeah,
so
I think he
that's a
could have
bonus
gotten
pick.
mint, probably, but he had so little health. He probably was just like, yeah, maybe getting mint or definitely getting Inso. He went for the sniper pick.
That's why he's put him with good decision making and he knows what to do.
Yeah, exactly.
There's 7 minutes left on the point.
They also got the gun pretty easily without too much effort.
They have equal Uber, and it looks like Blue's just trying to go in aggressive so that they can get this and just win the game.
Yeah, they have a lot of time to do this. This is not looking good for Killswitch here. We shouldn't rule them out just yet. They do have a slight Uber advantage, but they're lacking in numbers. Here comes the Uber. They need to get a lot with this. Kisakala doesn't have his Uber yet, but
He
now
does. He just pops in through house, and looks like Red has a very low Uber compared to theirs, so it looks like they're coming back, except Blue Team is falling back with their Uber and just leaving the car by itself. So I'm guessing they have a lot of time to spare, so they're just going to get up, get more people, and then hopefully they can go in and just get a nice push.
He's watching Inso. He's doing some work, but he's not. Oh, almost got the kill. He's looking for frags. Gets the pyro.
Just jumping around there. He sees the demo jumping in.
Yeah, let's see here. Oh, Formalo getting kill on Fanny. Gets a shot on Zoob. Takes Captain
That's
Zard.
an aggressive push, but Atomicus gets the heavy. Nice one. So that stopped their push, and Blue Team has about 30% more Uber, so that can be good for a push.
Yeah, but speaking of Ubers, Hiji's on the quick fix. They're getting desperate. They know it. They need to. They're going for pure survival at this point. Gun is only level 2. Oh, here comes the pyro. Oh, getting taken up by Steve.
Gets the sentry. Highpander adapting the candle strat, so seeing this happen, jumping down that sentry, it works very well. Blue Team has full Uber, while Red Men is down, so this looks like this could be a win.
This could definitely be a win, but nobody's pushing the cart.
What is the team doing? They're being shut down by the pyro in house, and they're just trying to focus in instead of the cart. That's a bad mistake.
Yeah,
the pyro finally goes down.
Let's see, cart is getting awfully close.
Oh, heck. Oh, another great pick by Carlozzo. He goes down, but he got that demo on cart, which is a nice pick.
Yeah, only 2 people up, though. Oh, the cart's getting dangerously close. Can anyone stop this?
And that's a win.
Yeah, that's Highpander.
That was a great game.
Yeah, I feel like Killswitch could have gotten around with that one. They were awfully close, but then again, they didn't. But well played.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a deserved win for Highpander. This is they did have some interesting strategies, gotta say. And maybe we'll see that more in the future. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and thank you so much for casting with me, Pineapple Wolf. Any last words before we close out for the night?
I'll give a shout out to my friend Twiggy, who is a caster for EXCV, and he helped me with this. And that's all. It was a great game from both teams, and GG Highpander.
Yeah, so we will see you, and shout out to all of you guys who watched this. And we will see you next time with more Highlander stuff. Peace out.